Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you the rarest, or rather the most expensive JRPGs on the Dreamcast. A pretty underrated console in my opinion, and yes, it does have a fair amount of JRPGs in its system. Well, not really. Not really. Yeah, only like 8, less than 10. It's kinda pathetic, but if you are a collector, you might be looking to get these games for a fair price. You don't know what they cost nowadays, what they go for nowadays? Come to the right place, because today I'm going to show you the prices of these amazing JRPGs. And as usual, I'm only covering North American releases, complete in box, and my prices are based on price charting, eBay, Amazon, other websites, as of the making of this video. That clarified? Let's begin! Alright, first on the list is Record of Lodoss War. This game is an action RPG played in an isometric view, as you can see right here. And is it rare? Yes, it is. Not that expensive, but it's a little bit hard to find. This game was made by Neverland. Do you remember Neverland? Same guys who created the Lufia series, that's right. They also made those 2 Shining Force games on the PlayStation 2. But anyway, Record of Lodoss War, is it any good? Is it worth its price? Not in my opinion. It's not that good of a game unless you're really into these games that are JRPGs but play more like Western RPGs, if you catch my drift. The price of this game, complete in box, currently goes for $40. That's right, if you're lucky you might find it for a little bit less than that. Maybe a little bit more if you're unlucky, but it's on the $40 to $45 range. And this is like rare, hard to find, but as you can see, not that expensive. Next on the list is Grandia 2. This guy here is already a classic, a cult classic to say the least, and it is considered by many as the best Grandia game out of the entire series. Very small series, doesn't exist anymore, sadly. But anyway, Grandia 2 on the Dreamcast. This is a game that goes nowadays for between $40 and $50. However, like many other games, many other rare games out there for any console, this one's a little bit tricky. Sometimes you might find it for more than that, $60 maybe. Sometimes you might get lucky and find it for a little bit less than that. But $40 to $50 range, let's call it $50 range for Grandia 2, complete in box with the soundtrack. If you didn't know, this version of the game, the North American release, comes with a soundtrack. And let's say a mint condition copy, complete in box, goes for no less than $50. Grandia 2, is it worth the money? In my opinion, it is. It's a pretty good game. It's a cult classic, a rare game, and trust me, it will get more and more expensive each year. Next is Elemental Gimmick Gear, infamously known as Egg. That's right, would you buy a game called Egg? Yeah, I have criticized this name many times before, but I guess Elemental Gimmick Gear sounds better, which is the real title of the game. Anyway, this is yet another action RPG, top-down view, really weird art in my opinion, but weird in a good sense. I mean, this game is pretty cool. It's visually stunning in my opinion. And is it that good? Not really. It does have its ups and downs, a lot of problems here and there, but it's an okay game. However, let's see the price of this rare Dreamcast action RPG. This is a game that goes for $70 to $80. That's right. If you're lucky, you might find this game for a little bit less than that, maybe $50, $60, maybe $60. That's probably a more reasonable price. But the truth is that it usually goes for no less than $65, $70. Let's leave this game at $70. A game called Egg goes for $70 nowadays. Is it worth it? Not in my opinion, but if you're looking to collect rare games that nobody knows, this one's pretty unknown. Whenever people talk about Dreamcast RPGs, this one never comes into any conversation. So if you want to show the world that you own a game called Egg and you paid $70 for it, be my guest. And last but not least, meet the holy grail of JRPGs on the Dreamcast. That's right, the cult classic Skies of Arcadia. That's right, this game, it's very expensive. It's always been expensive as far as I'm concerned. Even the GameCube version, which was a port of this version, and it's called Skies of Arcadia Legends, goes for almost the same price. What's the price, you ask? Get ready. Now, it's not that expensive, but it is expensive nonetheless. This is a game that you will find for no less than $80. If you're very lucky, you might find it for less. I believe maybe 50, 60, 70 bucks, but usually the price is no less than $80, and it can go up to 100 bucks. That's right, between $80 and $100, depending on its condition. A mint condition, maybe $85, $90. 100 bucks? That's right, Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast is currently the holy grail of JRPGs on the system. Is it good? Yes, it is. I'm not a fan of this game at all, but a lot of people like it. It's a cult classic. It is considered as one of the best RPGs of its generation, so maybe it's worth the money. Maybe it's worth paying $80, maybe more, maybe less. Who knows? The decision will be up to you if you're a collector and are looking to get this game into your amazing collection. Skies of Arcadia, between $80 and $100. The holy grail of JRPGs on the Dreamcast. Alright guys, I know the Dreamcast doesn't have much to offer, I know that, but I had to go with the 4 most expensive JRPGs for the system, right? I mean, the other half are games that go for no less than 20 bucks, maybe 15 bucks. All of those are $30 games and below that. I just thought it was kind of pointless to show them. So I focus on the ones that are a little bit more expensive, rare, or hard to find. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends, especially with Dreamcast collectors. Alright guys, see you next time.